this is Dana Meeks from Joe Trifilo's office at Hunt Real Estate, and I'm here with Dan Gervasi from Comfort Zone Inspections. Thank you for being with us, Dan.
You're welcome.
So if our buyers are getting a home inspection and they're looking at the roof of the property, how can we tell how old the roof is?
Well, technically you can't tell how old the roof is, but you could definitely see aging in wear and tear of a roof, that you could say that it is at the end of its serviceable life, or if it is still serviceable, or if it is in very good condition or bad conditions.
What signs might indicate aging and deterioration?
Missing shingles, spacing between the shingles getting larger. The larger the space means the shingles are wearing away. Also, the stones that are on the shingles are missing. So if the shingles look smoother, usually using binoculars or walking a roof is what we would do to check that.
I hear a lot about, it's a first layer on a roof, or there's 2 layers on the roof. What does that mean for the buyer if there's already a first layer on the roof?
Most roofs, it should be 1 layer. Most people put a second layer on it because technically in New York State, 2 layers is allowed. My personal opinion and my professional opinion is anytime you need a new roof, it should be complete strip down and a new roof totally. Other than that, any more than 2 layers is considered a weight issue and a problem and should be addressed.
Well, thank you so much, Dan. I learned a lot about roofs. Have
welcome.
a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Everybody, Becky Shelton here with the Trifilo team at Hunt Real Estate, and today I'm here with Dan Gervasi from Comfort Zone Home Inspection, and we're going to talk about some things that could possibly derail your home inspection. Today we're talking about fireplaces. So Dan, tell me, do home inspectors go over fireplaces?
Yes, we do. It depends on the type of fireplace. There are 3 different types of fireplaces: a wood burning, a gas insert, and a gas log. Those are the 3 common ones.
Okay, so what do you inspect during fireplace home inspections?
Again, during a wood burning fireplace, I always recommend that we have it professionally scoped and cleaned prior to use. Gas inserts, you want to make sure that you have no gas leaks. And a gas log. Gas insert would be one that there's not much to check. Just making sure that it fires up correctly.
Excellent. So what are some of the best practices for homeowners then going forward with their fireplaces?
Make sure you keep it clean annually. Make sure your chimney flue is clean, and make sure that there are no cracks or anything in your wood fireplace mainly. The rest are usually just minor service calls every few years or so.
Excellent. Thank you so much for your time today, Dan.
Hi, this is Sarah Coutard with the Trifilo team at Hunt Real Estate, and we're here today with Dan Gervasi from Comfort Zone Home Inspections. How's it going?
Good.
Very good. We're going to be going over what can go wrong with the electrical aspect of the inspection, and particularly reverse polarity. So Dan, do you think you can explain a little bit what that is?
Sure. Reverse polarity is when we check an outlet with a small little device that would tell us if it's got reverse polarity or anything else. Reverse polarity on an outlet means that the wires are crossed, meaning that it's not 100% safe, but it needs to be adjusted and fixed. Very, very simple repair is to reverse the wires to the correct sides of the polarity of the outlet. And that's pretty much it.
Okay.
This is the gadget that most inspectors will use to check outlets in a home. This one here, particular outlet, has reverse polarity showing here. The easiest fix would be to pull the outlet out and switch the wires around from hot to neutral.
I'm Daniel Silford with the Trifilo team at Hunt Real Estate. I'm here with Dan Gervasi from Comfort Zone Home Inspections. Today we've been going over some of the most common items that can derail your home inspection, and right now we're going over signs of settling. So Dan, what are some of the most common signs of settling in a home?
In the interior of a home, the common signs are usually cracks over windows, door frames, archways, etc. If we see certain cracks, they're most likely common and normal settling. If it's over the window, I would usually try to open the window. If the window is stiff, it might be a sign of a little bit heavier of a settling crack.
Okay, so what are some signs that the issue might be a little larger, like more of a foundation issue?
Tighter doors, hard to open, windows that won't open correctly. And then what we would do a little more in detail is down in the foundation in the basement, or look for the structure issues. But as for just walking through the homes, minor cracks, small common shrinkage cracks across corners, we would want to make sure that they are just that, minor cracks.
Good to know.
So hi, this is Kathleen Lavery with the Trifilo team here at Hunt Real Estate. I'm here with Dan Gervasi of Comfort Zone Home Inspection, and today we are just going over some of the most common questions and concerns that may arise during a home inspection. Dan and I are here today to talk about the hot water tank. So Dan, how can you tell if a hot water tank is properly vented?
Well, there's two ways, visually, and the second way most inspectors may do is light a match, blow it out, and hold it underneath the vent, and if smoke goes up, it's vented properly. That's the easiest way to check it. And also to make sure that it's a clear path to the chimney and out through the exterior.
Awesome, so pretty easy to figure
Yes.
that out. Second question I have for you is how can you tell the age of the hot water tank? Because that's a very common question that we get asked all the time.
There's a tag on front of the hot water tank that has usually a serial number, which you could read the serial number and depending on where it is located, can tell you the exact age of when it was made. J024. So the J means the month it was in, and the date would be 02. So it was built in 2002. So that's how old this tank is. It's 20 years old.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Dan. I appreciate it for your time and the great information.
You're welcome.
Hey guys, it's April here from the Trifilo team, and today we are with Dan Gervais from Comfort Zone Home Inspections, and we are going over some things that can come up during your property inspection. So Dan, one of the most popular questions is how can you tell the age of your furnace?
Well, you would pull the cover off, and on there's a tag that would have usually the date of manufacturing.
Most furnaces have a tag that
Or
say
if it
date
doesn't have
of
that, we
manufacturing.
look at the serial
If it does
numbers
not,
and
we check by the serial
Google it
number,
online
and as
and
you can
actually
see, it
the
starts
exact
eighth.
Awesome. And one more question. What is a heat exchange?
The heat exchanger is what actually produces the heat for your furnace. In this particular instance, we're talking about forced hot air. The furnace would call for heat, and the flame would come on and heat up your home. It lights up. And we check on a heat exchanger.
And as it's burning, we want
bad rollout of flames, and to make sure the flame is consistent.
Thank you.
Hi guys, I'm Jenny Cruz from the Trifilo team at Hunt Real Estate, and we are here today with Dan Gervasi from Comfort Zone Home Inspectors. And we have a few questions today regarding basement issues, and my topic for him is, how do you tell if there are water issues in the basement?
Well, there's many signs for water issues in a basement. Particularly if we're looking at a finished basement, I look at the baseboards, the flooring, if there's any signs of water wicking. If there's nothing finished basement, it's just an exposed basement, it is very easy to look through and just see if there's stains or holes or any active leaks. It would be definitely an issue.
That makes sense. So do all foundation types have water issues?
No, not necessarily. Yes, necessarily any foundation can have a water issue. And that could go into how drainage systems are around your home, which we talk in another video. But every foundation can possibly have a water issue, and mitigation for them are usually on low end and easy repair fixes.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Great information. He's the best. So thanks guys.
Hi, this is Ann Shearer from the Trifilo team at Hunt Real Estate. I'm here with Dan Gervasi, really close, from Comfort Zone Home Inspections. We're here today to talk about some things that can go wrong or some things that you need to look at when you're on your home inspection. And in particular, we're talking today about the electric panel box. How, Dan, can you tell what the amperage is on your electric box?
Very simple to tell the amperage of a panel. Most of the time it's by the main breaker. It should be labeled in the size of the amperage. There's also a label on the panel that should also tell you the size of the amperage. And also you could also gauge the line coming in.
All right. Now, what if how can you tell if a house has aluminum wiring?
Well, when you pull the cover off the panel, there you could see that it might be aluminum wiring. Or also you could see that if it's possible, you could see the jackets of the wiring coming into the home. It might be labeled AL for aluminum wiring.
And lastly, what if you go into a home and you find a Federal Pacific service panel box?
You run to the hills. No, I'm just kidding. Federal Pacific boxes are unsafe, especially what's called a stab block Federal Pacific panel. And as a home inspector, I just instantly recommend that they be upgraded and exchanged out with a today's style panel.
Great. All great information on the electricity in your home today. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Hi, I'm Peggy Nerver with the Trifilo team here at Hunt Real Estate, and today I'm talking with Dan Gervasi from Comfort Zone Home Inspections. And we're talking about some of the things that can derail your home inspection. Today our topic is going to be drainage. So Dan, what would be some of the things that would indicate proper drainage in a home?
First off, we'll talk about the outside, the gutter system. We want the downspouts to lead and the leaders to lead water away from the home, underground pipe or leaders. Inside the basement or a crawl space, we would like a sump pump or floor drainage, and that would be the best way to keep the water away from the property.
Okay, so what would some of the things that we would see and notice that really would indicate that that home doesn't have that proper drainage? What would we see?
If we're looking at the outside, the downspouts, if they're just dropping right into the corner with no leaders, if you see splits in the seams of the gutters or the downspouts, I apologize, where water is coming down directly to the foundation, that's one issue. If we're in the basement or crawl space, sump pump not functioning correctly, or floor drains full of dirt and clogged, those things would be some issues that we'd have to address.
Okay, well Dan, thanks for giving us that information. So good luck to you when you're having your home inspection. Thanks.
Thank you.
Hi, my name's Karen Mergler and I work on the Joe Trifilo sales and marketing team at Hunt Real Estate, and I'm here today with Dan Gervasi from Comfort Zone Home Inspections. What we'd like to talk today about is possible mold in a home.
Sure. So first off, a home inspector is not a mold inspector. We look for signs of microbial growth. And there are many areas of a home that could have microbial growth. Attics, basements, anywhere there's a water source, bathrooms that we are in, usually over a shower. That's where we would normally look for it, under sinks, etc.
So why is it called microbial growth?
The reason is because we are not testing for mold. A home inspector is not licensed or qualified to test for mold. If we see things that we presume to be a microbial growth, we would suggest that you would get a mold test done by a certified licensed contractor to actually find out if it is mold and then lead you into the right ways of mitigating that microbial growth or mold.
Okay, sounds great. Thank you, Dan.
Hi everyone, Alex Tuskus here from the Trifilo team at Hunt Real Estate. I'm here with Dan Gervasi from Comfort Zone Home Inspections, and today we're here to give you guys some tips and ideas on what you might see during your home inspection and what to look out for. So Dan, today we're going to talk about foundations in a home and what type of cracks you might see in a basement and which ones are good and which ones are bad.
First off, there's generically three basic foundations: poured foundation, block foundation, and stone foundations. We're talking about cracks. You have vertical cracks, horizontal cracks, and stair-step cracks. All cracks could be questionable. Most of them are very easily taken care of or monitored, and some aren't even a problem. Usually you're looking for a vertical crack that is larger than the size of a credit card. If you can slide a credit card in there, you might want to have it further evaluated. Horizontal cracks should always be checked out and make sure that they're not being too much pressure pushed on the foundation. And of course, in a stone foundation, you've got deterioration, etc. Every crack is questionable, but most of them are very maintainable and manageable.
So if we do come across one of those bad cracks, something that needs to get looked at, what would you suggest a home buyer do?
What I would recommend is a further evaluation by a licensed contractor, foundation specialist, to further evaluate that crack and to actually repair as needed.
Okay, awesome. Thanks for the advice, Dan. Thanks you guys for watching.
Hi everyone, I'm Savannah with the Trifilo team at Hunt Real Estate. Today we're here with Dan Gervasi from Comfort Zone Home Inspections, and we are talking about some things that can derail your home inspection. My topic is an easy one, and Dan, what are some of the craziest things you've seen at a home inspection?
Well, I've seen multiple crazy things, scary things, etc. I'll give you the top three. Number three would be climbing into an attic, and there was a live raccoon in there, so had to get out really quick. That was kind of the scariest one. I didn't give it time. Number two would be a home in the southern tier. I get into the basement. I hear a lot of water running. Look at the foundation wall. It was a waterfall coming through the foundation. Literally maybe 8 to 10 inches wide of just water pouring down into the basement.
Beautiful.
Fortunately, over the sump pump, and the sump pump was actually just pushing it back out. Found out it was a water main break on the street, and they had to fix it. But another issue with water in a home. And the number one that I think was pretty much the craziest thing I've ever seen was what I call the ice house. Lower East Side. I walk into the basement. It was a vacant home, multifamily. I walk into the basement and it was full of ice, about 8 inches thick of ice on the floor, going up the wall. So I go into the upper apartments. The bathrooms were just covered in ice. The second floor apartment, the bathroom tub was full of ice. They never turned the water off. It was pretty devastating to the home there. So definitely water is your biggest enemy of any house any day of the week.
I guess Elsa visited that house.
Elsa?
From Frozen?
Oh, yes. I got kids too. I actually like that song. Anyway.
All right, guys, thanks so much for watching.
Hey everybody, thank you for joining us today. We're here with Dan Gervasi from Comfort Zone Home Inspection, and we appreciate you sticking with us through our 12 tips and tricks. If you want to learn how you can save up to 2.5% on your origination fee and also save money on your monthly mortgage insurance, comment financing below. And again, we appreciate you and have a great day.
Thank
Thanks
you, everybody.
everybody.